Hello, welcome. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the ReServices inventory side, how to get started, how to add items, how to start sale, how to do everything. So after downloading the app, just launch the app. If you don't have an account, you click on create account. So you just click on create account and then you fill in every detail, so your email, your full name, your password and everything, but make sure you tap on the I accept terms and conditions. So when you tap on it, it changes to orange and then you can sign up. Just after tapping on sign up, a link will be sent to you to verify your email address. Now we head on to verify our email address. So head on to your mail. If you are using an iCloud, you head on to your mail and then you check for the message and then tap on verify, or you go to all junk. If you don't see it, you have to pay attention. So you head on to all junk and then when you see it, you tap on verify. In my case, I'm using Gmail, so I open the Gmail app, I scroll or I try to refresh. It's still not here, so I head on to the spam. So you check your spam and then here it is. It says confirm email, so it's here. So you see it like this and then you report not spam. So you look at the top, report not spam, and then you tap on that. Then you go back to primary or all. So you go back to primary and then it's here. So confirm your email address, just tap on it and then you click on confirm my email address. So it opens any web browser, either Chrome, Safari, or any of them. I'm using Chrome. Then you verify. So email confirmed. Then you go back to the ReService app. So you go back to the ReService app. And then you click on verify. And then that's it. So you are in. So here is very simple. To use the inventory side, after you've signed up or you've created an account, you head on to shop at the bottom. So you click on shop. You see no store found. You need to add a store to proceed. So you click on OK. And then you tap on add store at the top right corner. So you can see there's a button, the add store. And then you fill in the name. So the store name and everything. So you fill in every single detail here. The ones that are required. So after doing that, you tap on save store. So adding store, you wait for it to load. And then here's the most important part. You set admin lock. So you select or choose a 4-digit code that you'll be using. So in my case, I use this code. And then you confirm. So you tap on the first space. And then you confirm your code. Make sure it's the same code. And then click on what? Confirm code. And then just as you see it, you are done. So this is how you set up the shop. You can go back and then this is your interface. So quickly, let's dive into the inventory side. Let's see how to use all these options here: the add inventory, the start sale, the track sale, restock all products and everything. So first of all, we are going to learn two things: how to add items with barcode and then items without barcode. So to add items to the shop, let's start with add inventory. The first option, add inventory. This is where we add items to the shop. So click on it or tap on it to open, and then you will be required to input your PIN. So the admin lock, after you input the admin lock, you tap on confirm, and then you can see add new product. So upload image. So you click on or you tap on upload image, then you take a picture or you take a photo. In my case, I'm showing it to the item. I've taken a picture. You can resize or recrop it to your satisfaction, and then you tap on use photo. Then you write the product name. So I'm writing the product name, and then the quantity. So you write the quantity, the number of items you have in the shop. That. So I have 15. Let me write 15. And then here is the most important part. the product code. So you tap on that orange button there, this orange button. That is what you are going to use. So you tap on the orange button, it opens up your camera, and then you position the barcode in the triangle. So you can bring it back and forth for it to be clear, and then it captures it. So next, what you do is you can try it again. When you show it to it, you see it just picks it up. So you write the cost price, how much you bought the item. So let's say I bought it for 40 cedis and I'm selling price for 45 cedis. And then you tap on what? Save. So before that, the description is optional. You can choose to write anything, but you can write medium or something. And then you tap on what? Save. So when you tap on save, it saves the item. You are done. So this is how to add items that are having what? Barcodes. Now let's dive into items that are not having barcodes. There are certain items, they do not have any barcode or any labeling. They are just bare. So we are going to use this airport. So you tap on take a picture as well. So I take a picture of this airport this way. It can be any item. And then you can resize it and then tap on use photo. And you write the name. So you head on to write the name. So I write Airport Pro. And then the quantity. I write the quantity. I have 12. The product code. So pay attention. This is where some people get stuck. So the product code, you can generate any product. You can generate any code. So you can write anything, and that is what you use. So in my case, I'm writing Airport 1, 2, 3, and then you can just use a pen or a marker to indicate it on the shelf. As you can see, the Airport Pro has no barcode. The airport has no barcode. So what you do is just write any random name, and you can write it on the item there, and then you proceed. Cost price, but it's not necessary or it's not mandatory for you to write it somewhere, but you can just put something there. And then if there's a need for the description, you put the description there as well. And then you tap on what? Save product. So after saving the product, you can go back. So you realize that we've added the item, even though it has no barcode. So you can proceed to check all products. So when you launch all products and then you input your code. And mind you, the code is what you set. Mine, I changed mine. So you can search the item, for instance, vitamin C that we added. When I search, you see it's here. So price 45 cedis, stock. The stock is the number of items you have in the shop. And then I can search the airport as well. You see it's here. The airport is here. So I go back. And then when I want to sell, now let's go to start sale. Let's say I'm done adding everything in the shop and I want to sell. I can click on what? Start sale. And then when you click on start sale, you see you receive a notification. The product, this so and so. So the product matter has low quantity. Please restock. So whenever there's an item finishing in the shop, the app sends you a notification. So we have two things here. You have scan barcode and then search for product. So we use the scan barcode. You use it to scan items that are having barcode. So when you want to sell, you just show it to the camera and then it takes it. So you write the amount and the quantity. So you can change, as you are tapping on the plus, it's adding up the quantity. So that means the person bought 2 or you are selling 2 or something. You can reduce it as well. So as you are adding it, the price is changing below. So there's no need for a calculator. For items without a barcode, you can use a search product and then you search the product. You just write, for instance, Airport Pro. You write the name and then it shows up. And if you are that lazy type, maybe you don't want to scan, or it's not necessarily lazy, but you don't want to scan all the time, you can also search. So you can tap on the search as well, and then you use the search for the items that are having barcode. So as you're adding up the figures or the quantity, the plus or the minus, the price is changing. So you just tap on complete or confirm sale, and then that's all. You've sold your item. So you see, when you head down at the bottom, you can see shop inside today's sales. weekly sales, monthly sales, and then stock value. The stock value at the last part tells you the total amount of money or things you have in the shop, the value of the shop. So when you go to track sale as well, you'll be able to see everything. So the total sale, I will not bother you here, but when you go through, you'll be able to see the top performing items, the items people are buying more, and the items people are buying less. So next time you know how to buy or sell your items. And you can check your transaction history and everything. So when you click on anything, you'll be able to see the time, the day, the time it was purchased, and everything. You have every detail on that. So when you tap on view detail, so you see Easy Life Vitamin C and then Airpod Pro, subtotal, the date, the time, transaction ID, and everything. You can also print receipts and stuff. So you can just head back and then we get into the rest of the features. Let's move on to restock alert. So when you tap on restock alert, you input your PIN. So this is where you'll be able to see the items finishing in the shop and everything. So let's say critical attention. You realize that the product mother has 5 stocks left. That means we have only 5 mother soaps or the items left in the shop. And then it's at what critical attention. The rest are also there. And then you realize that the ones we needed attention, they are just quite a few. So it's as easy as that. You'll be able to see everything. So when you buy an item, you can just click on the restock there and then you write the quantity and then it changes. So for instance, these children's paracetamol, let me just add, maybe I bought 3 from the market and then I add it. You realize that it changes, it's gone, it's no longer here. So this is how you add items. When you buy new items, no need to scan them again. You just tap on the item. You open your restock alert and then you can be able to see everything. So this is one exciting feature. So when you scroll all the way down at restock alert, you see generate market list. So when you tap on it and then save as PDF, you can be able to, when you zoom in, you can be able to see a list of items that are finishing in the shop. So for instance, when you're going to the market, no need to count everything or check your shelves. Just head on to generate market list and then the Reservice app will generate you the list of items finishing in the shop, for instance, you see, and then you just head on to the market with this list. It's as easy as that. So you can just check through everything and then let's use all products. So let's use the all products and then we see. So with multi shops, you can add multiple shops. So all products, when you input your PIN as well, with all products, you'll be able to see every single item in your shop. So here is where when you buy, let's say there's an increment in the price, you can just tap on all products and tap on edit. You see, you can change the cost price and then the selling price and you tap on what save changes and then it's gone. You can also add the items. Let's say you restock items from the market or something, your supplier. You can just tap on restock and then write the quantity, input your quantity, and then you are gone. When you head home and then you check recent activities, you'll be able to see every single thing that transpired or went on in the shop. So 3 items sold, 2 items sold for a total of 2,290 cedis. You will see every single thing, including the time and then the date it happened. So you'll be able to keep track of every single thing that went on in the shop. So everything is so easy that you don't need to worry yourself with anything. So let's do a full recap on what we did. We learned how to check your all products. You go into all products. This is where you be able to see every single item in the shop. You can be able to change the amount you are selling it or the amount, the total number of items, and then we restock alert. You'll be able to see the things finishing in the shop and then your generate market list. Don't forget the almighty generate market list. You'll be able to use it for your market. And then the track sale, this is where you check and then see everything going on in the shop. You can see everything here, including the date that item was purchased and everything. And then you see the top product, what people buy most, and then the least product sold. Is where you get notifications. That's the start sale. You get notifications on items that are being that are finishing or are depleting. And then the add inventory is where you add items to the shop. So more features are coming in, but for now, this is what you can familiarize yourself with, use it, and then practice it. And I believe within the shortest possible time, you'll be a master of this app.